WWE Extreme Rules.
This event was the first time that Extreme Rules took place after WrestleMania, but we could have still called this event Backlash because this was almost the perfect description of a WrestleMania revenge pay-per-view.
For a maximally entertaining thrill ride.
WWE inspires tagline for WrestleMania 7 years later.
John Cena can't beat me!
Even though he already did. Wow, these signs just predicted the future of WWE 2 years later.
Warrior Sheamus.
Probably using the bathroom. Let's wait about 5 minutes, then try again.
Wait a minute.
Pre-match backstage assault brawl. Did I say all that correctly? Meh, who cares? Was Michael Cole seriously about to question if that was Sheamus assaulting Triple H? It's kinda obvious that it is. What other wrestler in WWE during 2010 was that pale and had a beef with Hunter at the time?
Hey, watch it! Ooh.
Dick move by the referees to hold Hunter in position and not have at least 1 or 2 officials hanging on to Sheamus. Let's leave this guy with a pipe free reign to destroy Hunter. Hunter was watching Sheamus the whole time and could have sidestepped out of the way at any moment. Well, that's a freaking shame. Yes, I know this match actually does happen later on in the night, but it still feels like a ripoff getting delayed like that. Awesome. Randomness.
Miz also the United States champion.
Who hasn't defended his US title in nearly 3 months for some stupid reason?
Bret Hart have to state that Show-Miz is the greatest team in history.
The Miz actually believes that Bret the Hitman Hart calling Show-Miz the greatest tag team in WWE history is an accomplishment. Bret could also say that the Baltimore Orioles are the greatest team in baseball history, and they still wouldn't win another World Series.
It's the greatest tag team.
Matt Striker repeating everything that Miz is saying.
We beg, we pray, we hope, we pray.
Miz said pray twice, thus proving that he doesn't believe praying would solve any problems, which is also stating the obvious.
He makes Andre the Giant look like a little girl.
Fucking what? The Big Show makes Andre the Giant look like a little girl? That is sinful as fuck.
I've added another team.
You mean to tell me that Teddy Long had 3 teams set ready to go just on the very case they would be making a gauntlet match?
If you don't beat the first one, then you will face another one.
Shouldn't it be if you beat the first team, then you face another? Because if Show-Miz loses to the first team, the entire gauntlet is over.
What's up? What's up?
I know I'm not the only one that heard R-Truth's music suddenly stop, then continue.
Hip Hop King, can you do that? I do it all the time.
Bullshit.
On that special 3-hour...
Back when Monday Night Raw wasn't annoyingly 3 hours every single week. I miss those freaking days.
Well, maybe Miz should learn to keep his mouth shut.
Michael says that Miz should learn to keep his mouth shut, but then proceeded to have a creepy erection for him just 1 month later.
Take it out, Miz, but...
John Morrison could have easily let go of the Big Show, but decided to get himself disqualified anyway. Can't believe it took R-Truth about a year later to turn on John.
It's tomorrow night, live...
Show clearly missed Miz's hand, yet it somehow still qualifies as a legal tag.
John Morrison and R-Truth and Mark Henry and The Miz.
I think he meant to say MVP because The Miz is not Mark Henry's partner.
Look at this now.
MVP exposing Miz's butt to the crowd. What an asshole.
An opportunity to face Miz Show.
Miz Show? It's Show-Miz, Michael.
Mark Henry!
Show connected the knockout punch using the Force. What amazing skills.
I saw it, but I don't believe the referee did.
Actually, the referee did see Show give MVP the knockout punch, but it wouldn't matter because Show is a participant in this match, and disqualifications are only called if someone not involved in the match attacks a participant.
The Hall of Famer, Bret Hart!
Hey Brett, while you're here, might as well get it over with and say that Show-Miz is the greatest tag team in WWE history. Maybe even while they get defeated, you can say it.
As to whether Triple H will be able to compete in it.
So, in other words, he's obviously going to compete in the last second. Gotcha.
I'm curious to...
Oh, my kill switch! Rey Mysterio imitating the shaving of a head. However, when I look at the way he did it, it looks more like he's holding up a hunk of hair on one side while he shaves the other, which is a very unusual way to shave someone's head. I truthfully think Rey should have added the stipulation of CM Punk shaving his chest upon losing this match.
Now, does the beard get shaved off as well?
Actually, from my point of view, the beard does qualify as being on the head, and the ruling of the match was Punk's head would be shaved. So Rey could shave off the hair on the head, the mustache, the beard, and even Punk's eyebrows if he wanted to.
Oh!
As usual, when Rey gets thrown out of the ring like that, the first time he rolls through. Second time is always the charm for his opponent.
Clippers out here tonight for you. Over the top, Mysterio roast.
I wonder how anyone falls for this move after all these years.
Serena's gotten involved.
Actually, Serena hasn't done a thing to interfere in this match at all. What are you talking about? Punk, why are you grabbing Rey's butt? You keep doing that in this match. Serena was caught red-handed and had every right to be ejected, but Luke Gallows didn't do shit to get ejected at this moment, so I call bullshit on Luke getting ejected from ringside. Discount the grudge.
Come on, Punk, stay focused, stay focused.
Match striker's stupid cheerleading.
Mysterio.
Haha, you failed. Special delivery. Did someone order a chair? Joey Mercury slammed Ray onto the floor, and Ray somehow doesn't recover from that in the literally 2 remaining minutes in this match's length. And then Luke and Serena suddenly strap Punk into the chair and shave the hell out of his head. Just imagine if that happened right there.
JTG was trying to...
Previously on WWE.
Don't let people stand in your way.
It's not bad advice. Yeah, if you're a criminal.
That's racist.
Yes,
Memphis voted the #2 most dangerous city.
Who cares?
Strategy with a strap match.
Why would you do that? Why would JTG put one leg over the strap and give Shad a 100% chance to tangle him up? Makes no sense and doesn't help you in any way.
By Shad Gaspard, but it's JTG.
Shad reacted way before JTG could whip him with the strap.
I forgot you were a math teacher.
Social studies, but who's counting?
This is a recurring thing over the course of the 2010 pay-per-view events. Matt Striker always reminding everyone that he was a school teacher, and if the other commentators got the subject wrong, he'd always correct them. Meanwhile, JTG is hanging on for dear life in this strap match. Do I need to start doing the commentary now? Shad's singing while whipping.
Lock your door, fool.
Ugh, Matt's cringe attempt at repeating Shad's lines is really getting me anxious. Good lord.
3 for Shad. JTG at 3.
I'll remove a sin for JTG's sneaky way of winning, tapping each turnbuckle unbeknownst to Shad. That was actually entertaining and I applaud it. I admit I was taken aback by Randy Orton being chosen as the #1 contender to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, as Jack Swagger was involved in the feud with Edge and Chris Jericho, not to mention the fact that Jack was a part of the SmackDown roster while Randy was on Raw. But tonight we get Randy facing Jack because I honestly have no freaking clue. Also, these next 2 upcoming matches are one and the same. Seriously, what's the difference between an Extreme Rules match and a Street Fight match? Anyone know the difference other than the name?
Momentum on the side of Randy Orton.
This match hasn't even started. How can you tell already who the momentum goes to?
Seconds, but Swagger's not normal.
Normal man? Matt, there's no such thing as a normal man, because no one is normal. What the hell is considered normal? Everyone is different in their own way. Oh, Randy, you have your mother's eyes.
Remember, this is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Grass is also green if you didn't know that either.
Matches in his career, he knows all the
Man, that slow approach from Randy to Jack is so creepy and awesome. I'll remove a sin for the awesome snake-like stare by Randy Orton.
And Swagger.
Attempted copyright infringement.
Again, a plethora of suplex.
Suplex? Trying to make the plural of suplex fancy? The plural to suplex is suplexes, Matt. Stop making crap up. Hey, don't push the smaller guy down. Pick on somebody your own size, you bully. LOL.
We'll introduce the first accoutrement.
What? Also, this is actually the second weapon Jack tried to bring out, having brought out a chair earlier, then did absolutely nothing with it. Also, the moment Jack went for the championship, I actually was convinced that he was going to try and get himself disqualified. And then I remembered this was an Extreme Rules match. See, that's what happens when you treat a freaking hardcore match like it's your average wrestling match, like it's been the last 10 minutes.
Jack Swagger.
Jack Swagger. Saying it like that is a, no pun intended, very extreme sin.
Extreme Rules.
Shut up.
Swagger.
Ow, my hands!
We're going to see.
That fan right there giving Randy the I'm jerking myself off hand motion. What a dumbass.
Jack Swagger is retained.
I'd be very impressed with Jack's victory if only this match followed through with the Extreme Rules stipulation, which it freaking didn't.
Hang on. Look out. RKO.
Uncalled for post-match assault.
There's Sheamus.
Randy, don't you tell the referee to fuck off.
But if you're not man enough to come out here and face me tonight...
You assaulted him and put him in the trainer's office for a good portion of this event, yet you consider Hunter to not be man enough to face you?
Triple H will not be able to compete tonight.
What a coincidence.
The reason he's a 13-time
13-time world champion. Is that even a number?
It's pretty good strategy to attack his opponent before the match.
What? Bullshit. That's not great strategy, that's cowardice. Matt, quit your cheerleading.
Just taking it to Sheamus. Stop.
What a way to sell your arm, which supposedly has no feeling in it.
Bad up here tonight against Triple H.
Some random asshole in the crowd attempting to start a USA chant, and by the sounds of the rest of the crowd, they're not interested in chanting for their own country. Baltimore, everyone.
Get out of that ring.
Jerry Lawler's coaching. Hunter knows what he's doing, man. Just like I don't condone Matt's cheerleading, I don't condone yours either. Commentators are supposed to be neutral.
Once again, but if the game can...
About 2 seconds ago, Hunter couldn't even lift his arm up, but reveals that he could pull Sheamus down for a DDT with the same arm. Either your armor's hurt or it's not hurt. Choose, man. Just like with the previous match, neither Sheamus nor Hunter bothered to reach for any weapons until the last 5 minutes or so of their match. This is a freaking street fight too, not your average wrestling match. Extreme Rules 2010 is getting less and less extreme with every match here. Also, now that I mention it, since this is a street fight, why are neither one of these guys wearing street clothes? Like jeans and a sleeveless shirt or something. Would make much more sense to the concept of a street fight.
They call Triple H a cerebral assassin.
That's literally the 3rd time the commentators have mentioned Hunter being the cerebral assassin, as if we were the most clueless fans in the entire world.
Sheamus calls this pale justice.
Pale justice? Now the WWE is really making fun of Sheamus' complexion here, which has been done way too many times these days. I can see why they eventually decided to name it the High Cross. Seriously? This event is entitled Extreme Rules, with a card full of matches with extreme stipulations, yet there's literally only one freaking weapon underneath this side of the ring. One! Who got too lazy and decided not to put the weapons under the ring like they're supposed to?
Celtic Warriors Casper-like body.
Casper-like body? We get it. Sheamus is pale. Who gives a shit?
Bingo stick in hand. It's almost like...
Yep, Hunter's arm is totally numb and he can't feel it anymore. Hunter refuses medical attention, which will ultimately be his downfall for the rest of 2010. Hunter is addicted to stretchers. Let's be sure to open Hunter's arms wide just so he can be wide open for Sheamus' bro kick. Post-match assault for the 2nd match in a row, and that was more extreme than the match itself too, which is a damn shame. Also, Sheamus has technically ended the full-time career of Triple H with this match and assault. Extreme Rules 2010 will forever be known as the night Hunter's full-time career as a wrestler ended. What the freaking fuck? WWE has really dropped low in their match types.
It's an extreme makeover match.
Wah wah. Also, what's so special about an extreme makeover match? It's just your average wrestling match with a bunch of female makeup accessories hanging out at ringside. What? Wait, that's literally all this match is? No special stipulation? Well, I'm adding yet another 2 cents for this stupid idea.
Move that bus. No, Vicky, stay where you are.
Fat jokes. What dumbass devotes their time to wrestling to fat jokes? Thank God I don't know any.
A buffet of beauty.
Buffet of beauty.
Look at.
A freaking broomstick? How exactly does a broomstick qualify as getting a makeover? I swear I'm losing my mind during this match just like I did when I sinned King of the Ring 1998.
Give Michelle a clean sweep.
Wah wah.
Don't give that broom to Vicky. She'll ride out of here on it.
Alright, as much as those jokes are getting annoying, the joke of Vicky Guerrero being the Wicked Witch of the West was funny as fuck.
Hey, someone called Gino Hernandez and put on sunglasses.
Fucking what? And what the fuck does an ironing board have to do with a makeover in any way? Broomsticks and ironing boards? What's next? Kitchen accessories? Wait, that's going a little too far.
You're not gonna get bored with this match.
So many freaking puns. This might have broken a record. I'm smacking my head against my desk just listening to all of them.
This iron.
You failed to unplug the iron first, or at least have an extension cord on this thing. This match is seriously getting more and more humiliating and cringe-worthy by the second.
I said even Vicky cringed.
Because even Vicky realized that this match is full of cringe.
With someone as powerful.
They even had a bucket full of water in there? I still don't know what the fuck is going on. Sure, a bucket of water to the face is extreme. Totally extreme.
Gentlemen, we can see it right here. Beth's head.
I think you mean Michelle McCool's head bounced off the table, not Beth Phoenix's.
Michelle McCool!
Beth must hate makeup accessories. I don't blame her. Then again, I'm a guy, what would I know?
An extreme makeover match would be so brutal.
Brutal my ass.
You cats get off my fence!
The way Matt said you cats get off my fence, you're not making this match any better, Matt.
Well, it's effective.
Falling on an ironing board doesn't hurt as much. I once fell on an ironing board. Didn't really hurt at all. So Beth is less than affected here.
The leg. They wanted a kick out by Beth.
I always do exactly what I say I'm going to do.
Except when I don't. Previously once again on WWE. Chris Jericho absolutely refusing to enter the cage.
Oh, look at this. You're gonna...
Oh, come on. How did Chris not see Edge running toward him? He was watching Edge from the moment he started running, and Chris is very fresh, too. Also, pre-match assault.
The official doing his job, making sure...
What are you, the Undertaker closing Hell in a Cell doors?
Let Jericho get a little thought in his head that he...
Ew. Why did Edge have to be such an asshole and expose Chris's butt to the fans?
This rivalry is over a year in the making.
Seriously? Over a year in the making? These guys didn't start teaming with each other until late June or early July 2009, and this is April 2010. It's close to a year, yes, but way off from over a year. They'd have to be feuding or teaming since WrestleMania 25 or something to make it over a year. Attempted copyright infringement. Chris's hands are taking quite the abuse early on in this match, aren't they? Chris yelling at the referee to ask Edge if he quits when the referee is already doing that. Honestly, what's the point of Edge trying to reach the ropes in a freaking cage match when there are no rope breaks for anything? You're seriously wasting your time, Edge.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's one.
Win the fucking match! I swear, Chris really pisses me off every single time I rewatch this match. Just a couple of steps and he wins the match, yet he decides to go back in and ultimately lose. 3 sins added for the stupidest idea I've seen in a cage match.
Over the top.
Chris is addicted to Edge's, edges. Or something, I'm sorry. Edge is both smart and a dick, hanging on to make sure Chris doesn't escape by giving him a wedgie at the same time. Well, shit, I'm removing 5 sins now for that amazing springboard codebreaker. That was freaking epic. Foreshadowing the successful stupid idiot gimmick 6.5 years later. Edge believes 2 wrongs make a right. I gotta remove a sin here because Chris sold this injury perfectly with that attitude. With the crying, the begging, and the pain in his eyes, this was perfect. The WWE wrestlers these days should really take notes on how to properly sell injuries for a long length of time.
He claimed that the loss to Cena was an absolute fluke.
Apparently a submission is an absolute fluke. Where's the logic in that?
No one evokes as much emotion.
No one evokes blah blah blah, WWE Universe, blah blah blah, way John Cena does cliche. Something Michael Cole has been saying constantly on almost every pay-per-view event from 2008 onwards to Lord knows where.
Not legal.
What? Are you serious right now? Michael just said that the chair was not legal in a freaking last man standing match. 3 sins added for your stupidity.
Listen, I'm a big Batista fan.
Who cares?
Batista wants to destroy the face of the WWE.
Gee, you think? He could be facing John Cena and the winner gets a popsicle for all we know.
I think Batista does want to destroy.
John ducked before Dave even swung the chair, yet Dave decides to swing the chair on the turnbuckle because Dave hates turnbuckles. And now, for the next 10 minutes, John will be taking his usually scheduled beatdown from his opponent before he begins the Superman comeback. As usual.
There you go. Good.
Shut the hell up, Matt, and stop cheerleading. If you're gonna keep that up, go sit in the crowd with the rest of the fans. Batista's butt is strong with the Force. What the fuck did I just say?
And John Cena's rolling.
He's rolling, and pretending that he just zipped off an invisible coat for some stupid reason.
Not sure John Cena realizes that.
John just casually walks over to Dave, who's clearly got his hand on something, and actually believes that Dave has nothing in his hand. There's no way I just casually walk up to someone who has their hand under the ring, knowing full well what's under the ring. What an idiot. I'm shocked that I'm about to say this, but Michael Cole is the only commentator tonight who's actually doing his job. He's actually being neutral with his commentary while Jerry and Matt continue to be cheerleaders. Dave is addicted to toolboxes.
Count.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
I hate you too.
Enough said, that shit was hilarious.
This is the man I am. You're gonna like it all right.
Dave should have honestly aimed for Matt's face and held no force back. I don't like being pointed at either.
He wants to harm John Cena.
Can't state the obvious any more than that.
He wants to hurt John Cena.
I stand corrected.
I got an idea. Call the match. How about that?
Thank you, Michael. For fuck's sake, Matt.
Buster! Yeah! Now count!
Shut the fuck up already. Oh! John is addicted to Dave's Batistas.
Saw Cena with duct tape.
You fucking coward. 5 sins for John's major act of cowardice.